He raised his glass like it was a toast. "Barren and worthless," he said. Laughter, clinks of crystal. His brother smirked into his wine. And I just looked at them, quiet, still, but not broken. Never broken. I didn't cry. I reached into my purse and unfolded the envelope. The clinic's logo at the top. The red circles around the numbers. His numbers. Infertile. Terminal motility issues. Practically zero. I slid the paper across the table, slow, deliberate, like setting a trap. The room fell silent. His hand trembled as he read it. And her, his mistress, she froze, palm on her belly. But her silence wasn't shock. It was fear. She knew. She'd been hiding something. He used to say I was the best thing that ever happened to him. Back then, I believed it. We met in college. He was magnetic, ambitious, loud in the way men are when they've never been told no. I was the quiet one, the planner, the woman who made him look more stable than he was. Together, we looked like success. We married in spring, built a life that looked perfect in photos. But perfection is brittle. It cracks if you press hard enough. I started noticing the changes a year ago. He stopped touching me, but his shirts started smelling like citrus and vanilla. He was always working late, always locked to his phone. He never let it face up. Then came the clinic visits, the disappointment, the silence in the car rides home. He blamed stress, timing, me. But I saw the way he looked at me, like I was a broken thing. Still, I stayed calm. I logged everything. I smiled. I waited. The messages came next. A sync error. His Bluetooth picked up her phone in our car. "Love you," blinking on my dashboard. I didn't cry then either. I just took a screenshot. He thought I was naive. He didn't know I was documenting everything. Bank transfers, hotel receipts, her OB/GYN appointments. I tracked her due date, matched it against his business trip to Denver. Spoiler, he never went to Denver. I even made friends with the clinic receptionist. A latte a week earned me the truth. He'd tested and failed. Twice. Clinically sterile. So whose baby was she carrying? I had a theory. I just needed a stage. Easter dinner. Family gathered. I wore white. Classic. Innocent. He was already tipsy, smug and golden under the lights. He leaned toward his brother before the toast. "Watch me make her cry." He didn't know I heard him. When he stood, glass in hand, and announced that, "We've been trying, but unfortunately, she can't," I didn't flinch. Instead, I pulled the envelope from my purse like a weapon. And I watched the blood drain from his face as he read. Watched her jaw tighten, her hand pressing harder into her stomach. The silence was delicious, like the space before a scream. Then came the real blow. I turned to her, calmly. Must be a miracle baby then. Her eyes snapped to mine, wide, terrified. His brother coughed. Someone dropped a fork. I leaned in, just enough for her to feel the heat of it. He's infertile. Has been. But I'm sure whoever the father is, he'll do the right thing. She stood so fast her chair tipped back, ran out, no goodbye. He followed, stumbling, slurring my name. I didn't follow. I sipped my wine. And then I served dessert. 2 weeks later, the divorce papers were signed. I'd frozen the accounts a day before Easter, transferred everything to my name, all legal. He fought, of course. But when I showed the court his paternity results, the infidelity logs, and the NDA she'd signed for hush money before the affair went public, he folded, like paper. I left him with a single car and a condo in his brother's name. They don't talk anymore. She never called him back. Turns out the baby wasn't his either. He tried to contact me once, Left a voicemail at 3 a.m. Why did you do it like that? He sounded small. I didn't respond. He wanted to make me cry, but I made sure everyone saw him bleed. Now, when people ask why I look so peaceful, I smile. Because silence is not weakness, and control is louder than rage. Let them underestimate you. Let them toast your destruction. Then let them choke on the truth, one lie at a time.